tonight. Grant Hill and Smitty sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Leonard can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. And he drives in, and the layup is good.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Wall. George outside. From deep, 6 to shoot. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Edwards, here we go. Towns passes to Edwards. Another shot. The shot by Russell, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Powell's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns with the ball. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. George passes to Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. He goes up, and the big finish by Wall.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Russell against Wall, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Wall. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard outside.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Out to Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to Zubats. 2 points. That one goes.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And Russell, here we go. Good on the shot.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Powell. Now Wall. Leonard outside. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Leonard passes to George. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Here's Russell. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Leonard. George against Anderson. 3-pointer. George, and that's good. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. Gobert with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Just over a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. Wall, the pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's Russell on the drive. Gobert. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And he sinks the 2nd. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Shot clock at 5. Anderson. Oh, return to sender. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Ball against Russell. Wall, the pass to George. Nice move. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Finished off the break.
A heady player in transition. Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
Wall, the pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, Leonard with the block.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell to pass to Gobert. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Zubac with a screen on Russell. Pass to Zubac. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Goes to
Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 fouls.
50 seconds left in the second period. Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Zubac into the lane. Leonard with the ball. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. George with it. Russell covering. Now Leonard. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
George for 3, and that's not gonna go. Allie, as always, thank you.
19. The Clippers, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 3, small forward.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Jackson outside. Pass to Covington. McLaughlin with the rebound. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard for the lead. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his first points of the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now here's Reed. Clock at 2. No good. A bit long that time.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Goes back up. McDaniels, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jackson outside.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. Reed with the rebound. Well, the Timberwolves shooting the ball at 48% so far. Right wing. McDaniels with it. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got his second basket.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Kennard outside. The 3 is up. Prince grabs the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jackson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. A minute 37 left in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
They grab their own miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Covington finds Jackson. Batum with it from downtown. Jackson outside. Batum outside from deep three-point range. The shot won't fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Jackson. Kennard outside. Here's Covington. Comes up empty down low. Now the Timberwolves with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh, excellent way to add the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Basket's good. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Russell, drives to the hoop. No good there. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers shooting at 45% of the game so far. George for three. Minnesota with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Anderson finds Russell. Edwards for three. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. George has gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Outside for Russell. Now Towns. Fires for three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Zubac's inside, guarded by Russell. Can't connect from short range. Up top, Anderson. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Leonard outside. And the dunk by Leonard.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside, Anderson. Back to Russell. Going inside. Pass to Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Norman Powell. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Stolen by Wall. Inside, and stolen by Edwards. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Wall with it. Russell covering. Powell passes to George. Over Anderson. Out to Powell. Now Zubac. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards pulls it in.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Minnesota calls time here. They lead by 5. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Forbes has checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thanks. Leonard finds Wall. Out to Powell. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Powell with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And George launches it from deep. George with another miss. Gobert against Zubats. Anderson for three. Outside for Russell. Here's Forbes. Powell covers. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns for three. It's rebounded by George. Boy, they really need a bucket here, Grant.
Yes, they do. 0 mistakes right now.
Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Oh, George with a steal.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Boy, these two teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him, with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. It's up a 3. The rebound by Anderson. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Morant passes to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Adams trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
So he gets them both. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Another round of applause for the First Avenue Breakers.
Outside, Towns. And so just over a minute and a half played to the inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Towns.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain, and stolen by Russell. Anderson finds Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now Gobert. Russell passes to Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got 5.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Outside, Bain. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell wishes to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
It's good.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Driving in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And it's Morant missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Towns, the pass to Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's stolen by Adams. Jackson drives in. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk to see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Russell kicks to Edwards. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. And a wide open look for Payne. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Towns for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Brooks kicks to Bane. Gobert pulls it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Stolen by Anderson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Anderson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Outside, Bane. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out. Memphis leading. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Memphis turns it over again. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Into the lane.
Blocking foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Down low. Morant with the steal.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Payne for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Towns wide open. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Passes to Russell. Clock at 6. Towns against Jackson. Fires the 3. Jackson knocks it loose.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant surveying the D. To the middle. Jackson misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Edwards finds Towns. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Adams. Payne passes to Jackson. Outside, Payne, and it's Brooks in the corner. Over Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Here's Anderson. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 4. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Morant. Right side, Russell. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant left side. Outside, Payne. Outside, Jackson. And Brooks. Here we go. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell kicks to Towns. Trying to get something going. The long distance three is buried. Towns has got 8.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Tries to keep it alive. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
16, the Grizzlies, 19. And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. Outside Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Green passes to Conchar. Back to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He's covered by Anderson. Back to Green. Takes the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Russell finds Towns.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Torian Prince comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Tillman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Green gets it to go. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Prince kicks to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Tillman. The pass to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Prince misses. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. They grab their own miss. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. Jones covering. Picked off in midair. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Towns. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman. Tillman's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And stolen by Prince. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Green. Kicks it out to Jones. On On the wing, Green, guarded by Prince. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Conchaw. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Minnesota calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniel. Kyle Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Jordan McLaughlin. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 12 in the game.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Outside, Jones passes it to Green. And he drives in.
And having Gobert gives him such a daunting presence on D. He can affect...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the points. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Conchaw. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchaw. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Anderson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Out to Brooks. And stolen by Russell. Here's the pass to Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anderson finds Russell. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And so Russell hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Morant passes to Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Adams outside. Now here's Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. passes it to Brooks. Morant outside. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert the pass to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Morant's against Russell. Dishes it to Towns. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Morant. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Anderson. Inside.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. A 3. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Back to Morant. Feeds to Jackson. Stolen by Anderson.
And it's all about the 3 right here. We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Edwards. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Wall, the pass to George. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Powell. Zubac with a screen on Bain. Powell passes to Zubac. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Bain. Launches a 3. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Wall against Morant. It's George on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bain. Pulls it from the corner. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Leonard passes to Zubac. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Adams. Ooh, and Adams. Strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
The Clippers trail. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Leonard. Zubac with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Memphis, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Powell against Bain. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Oh, George with a steal. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Outside Morant. A minute 6 left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wall against Morant. Outside Wall. Down low. Here's Zubats.
Foul Memphis. Ja Morant. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Zubats drops them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Adams. And here's Brooks. From deep. Powell pulls it in. George, right side. Out to Leonard. Now here's Powell. Now George fires the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Morant. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. Grizzlies out in front. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Here's Wall. It's not going to go for him, and Memphis taking it the other way now. Bain, the pass to Adams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Wall against Morant. George for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
George left side, and the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Memphis leading. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside Bain, three-pointer. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Wall finds Leonard. Back to Wall. George outside. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. George passes to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Adams. Blocked! And here's George. He has 6. And George with the jam.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over George. Misses off the right iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And George with the jam.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Come on, let me hear you get loud. Come on and get loud right now, man. This time here on goal.
A minute 53 left in the second period. Wall against Morant. Powell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard finds Powell. Takes it inside. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5 from deep. Bane, and the three-pointer goes. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. Oh, the swat by Adams. Out to Leonard. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. Jackson controls the rebound and the putback. And that'll tie this game up.
An active finisher around the basket. Jackson showed great timing on the putback.
Wall against Morant. And the big finish by Wall.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Morant, the pass to Adams.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Shooting for Memphis. Steven Adams.
No good on the second free throw. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Here's Wall. Oh, Morant with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Here's Kennard. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back.
18. The Grizzlies. 15.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Danny Green.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Here's Tillman, guarded by Morris. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Unable to get that one. The Clippers in the lead. To the inside. Here's Covington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Pass to Green. Five on the clock. Here's Conchar. Lets it go from deep. And no good. Now Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Covington passes to Kennard. Green with the defensive effort. Memphis trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Conchar. Here's the three. Inside. Here's Tillman. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. Kennard right side. Out to the wing. Batum outside. From outside the arc. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. A shot to stop the drought. And again, Memphis no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Kennard outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Outside for Green. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Clippers. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Covington. Lays it up and banks it in. Covington's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Back to Jones. From deep three-point range. Covington grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA. Understands his role as a stretch four.
He was all alone on that one.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Jackson outside. Morris left side. Batum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Driving to the basket, to the middle. Here's Tillman, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Morris down low. He's against Tillman. Morris can't hit. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones from behind the arc. Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Kennard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Leonard. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Wall, the pass to George. Zubats screen. George with it. He's picked up by Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to George. And the jam by George.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Brooks with it. Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wall finds Leonard. George is screen on Jackson. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Jackson for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Leonard outside. Adams against Zubats. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bain. Driving in. Pass to Adams. Banked it in off the glass. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Zubats. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Powell passes to George. And George with the jam.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Jackson outside. Brooks left side. buries it down low.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
This one for 3. And he gets it back. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Zubats finds Leonard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's George on the wing. Powell outside. Leonard passes to Powell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. So the Clippers win it. Even early on in this game. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. The kick out to Anderson. Russell looking it over. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Clippers with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Zubats, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Anderson. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. Averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Wall. Zubats a screen on Russell. Wall attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell to the inside. Leonard with the steal. To the wing right side. Clippers moving the ball around. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires the 3. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Edwards against Powell. Look out!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Zubats. Edwards against Powell. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Edwards against Powell. The kick out to Anderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Right side Wall. George passes to Zubac.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Banked in off the glass. And this game is tied up now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wall looking it over. And there's the feed to Leonard. 3 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Anderson kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Russell. Towns with it. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Edwards tries in, and the rejection by Zubac. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. Finished off the break.
Boy, the lethal quickness coming into play in transition that time by John Wall. He is extremely fast in the open court.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for the Clippers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in its center. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point. And it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh, Leonard in position. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell passes to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
He doesn't get the second one. Towns finds Anderson. Back to Towns. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Leonard. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And Wall with the slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. Outside Leonard from the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Paul George with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The Timberwolves have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's the Clippers. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Powell with it. Pass to Wall. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 15. Russell dishes to Anderson. Down low. Powell with the steal. George with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Powell with it, working on Anderson. And here's George for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Outside Russell. It's stolen by Wall. Outside Leonard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
D'Angelo Russell. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as well.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Clippers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. The drive by Russell. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Now the pass to Zubats. And Wall kicks to Zubats. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Second personal foul.
Clippers leading by 21. Wall attacking. Up and in on the layup. He's got 9.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hands.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That one's off, still out of sync. And they go to the intentional foul.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Edwards inside, guarded by Powell. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And so it's Los Angeles. Again, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after.
38, the Timberwolves, 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Pass to Covington from deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And so they foul intentionally. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Minnesota with the ball. Noel, no good. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside for Batum. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Out to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Reed, covered by Morris. Here's McDaniels. And they get it back. There's the 3. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Shot clock at 3 and pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for LA, Marcus Morris.
No good on the second free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
Outside Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He feeds it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 20 for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Morris right side. That's tipped. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, it's not often that we see Prince hit the offensive glass, but that time he read the ball well.
Now Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
At the line for 2. Previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Trying to end the drought, and Kennard finishes it off.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's McDaniels, and he lays it straight in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. To the middle, stolen by McDaniels. To the right side. Now here's Reed. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. McDaniels passes to Noel. 4 on the clock from deep three-point range. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now, here's McDaniels, defended by Covington. Out to the right wing. Here's Noel. Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Morris. Outside Covington. Jackson finds Batum. Outside for Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
And the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
It's Covington on the wing. Back to Kennard. And so it's Los Angeles holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Wall against Russell. Wall passes to Powell. With the drive. Zubac in the post. Gobert on him. No good from Zubac. That's a 2 from Towns. Powell pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's George for 3. Here's Zubac. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell finds George. And it's George finishing it off.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Another miss by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3. The shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards looking it over. Stolen by Zubac. And he drops it in from the low post.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
George dishes to Powell. The fader. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And they get it back. Will it go? Drains it from beyond the arc.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
Remaining in the game.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Russell with a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Russell. Outside for George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. That's a 2 from Powell. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. That's a 2 from Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Wall's shot is off. There's Russell with a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Wall, no luck. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. From downtown, Powell pulls it in. On offense, here are the Clippers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's Towns missing. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
And we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. Anderson passes to Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And he gets that one.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Brooks with it. On the take. Tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Over Russell. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jackson. Guarded by Russell. Jackson. Pass to Bain. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Russell. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Anderson for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Not only is Jared a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Towns, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's Morant missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Russell, soft touch off the glass.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Timeout called. Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Got a piece of it. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson passes to Gobert. Anderson inside. Brooks defending. Russell from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Russell into the lane. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Minnesota calls time here. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Russell against Morant. Russell into the lane. Towns for 3. Drains the triple. Towns has got 6.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. 11 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's Edwards. 1 second left with the drive. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The T-Wolves on top. Up to... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
That one's no good. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Here's Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Towns. And Adams, here we go. Up top, Jackson. Over Towns. That one's wide left.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Edwards against Brooks. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Offensive board with 1 second left. Misses at the rim. Memphis leading. Bain, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Russell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Towns. The three is up. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Bain, no good on that one.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Morant from deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Russell, no good. And they can't put it into the drought.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Down low. Here's Adams to the paint. Here's Bain. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Brooks against Anderson. And here's Edwards. And stolen by Bain. And they're on the run. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. 4-3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Outside Morant. Knocks it down from distance. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Launches it. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Grizzlies.
17. Frank, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Now Jones. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Green. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Conchar pulls it in. And the Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Green finds Jones. Back to Green. Outside Jones. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
To the inside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Reed can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Conchar. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Prince on the attack. Here's Reed. And here's McDaniels. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Reed passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Back to Reed. Take it away. On the wing, Green. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, McDaniels. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Jones. Outside, Green. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. To the middle. Here's Reed. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Noel. Offline from the high post.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. That 3's off the mark. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's McLaughlin. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. McDaniels covering. Green for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Prince. Offensive rebound. Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw misses.
At the line for two.
Good on the second one. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Conchar. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Conchar's got 5.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Noel. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Three-pointer. Conchar can't hit. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Back to Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Jalen Noel, McDaniels out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Reed in at the center position. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. McLaughlin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Tillman with a screen. Inside. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Pass to Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Green for 3. Knocks down the long J. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Noel. This one for 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Timberwolves on D. Trailing by 17. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. They get it again. Adams. Jacks up a 3. Jackson with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Beyond the arc. Jackson with another miss. And so it's Minnesota with it. 17-point game. Towns for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Morant. Now Brooks from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell against Morant. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Picked by Gobert. Towns for 3. Second chance effort. Gobert finds Towns. Edwards for 3. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. Here's the 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Clock is at 3. Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie.
Let's hear the starting lineup. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Zubac, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Wall with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do. Now, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now, here's Zubac. 5 points in the game. And George kicks to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Here's Jackson following the basket by John Wall. And a wide open look for Payne. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Now Leonard. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. There's a minute 34 left in the first. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Back to Wall. Leonard dishes to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Adams down low. Working on Zubats. Now the Clippers with it. They've picked up 11 straight. George with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Morant passes to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 5 now.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And both free throws good for Zubats. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The pass to Bain. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard kicks to Powell. Here's Zubats. Makes it off the glass. He's got 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. An efficient score. Norman Powell could fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And so here's Memphis. After the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clippers leading by 17. Ball taking his time here. Passes it to George. From past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. To the paint. Powell with the steal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Leonard, that's for 2. The wing jumper off target.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Leonard with the steal. Powell kicks to George. It's good from long range. George has got 5 points so far.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
On the wing, Green. Paul George with the steal. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep, Green. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Jones against Wall. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now here's Powell, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's Leonard from 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Pass to George. From deep 3-point range. Outside Leonard. From deep. Zubac the pass to Leonard. From deep 3-point range. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Tillman. Back to Green. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. From deep, George. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. On the wing, Green. Can they get it? Cans it from downtown. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
A 3 from Leonard. Conchar pulls it in.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The feed to Leonard. George looking around. From deep 3-point range. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Green. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in very good shape with a 23-point lead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Green, and it's Tillman in its center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Now here's Jones. Kicks it to Green. Clock at 4. They set the pick. Here's the 3. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Green's gone 1 of 4 from the field.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
Now here's Batum from deep. No good that time.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Conchar. No good on the triple. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the missed three from Reggie Jackson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Covington with it. Now Green defending. Batum against Green. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Green to stop the drought. He lays it in. Green's got 5 points so far.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Jackson passes to Batum. Lots of room. 2 points. That one goes.
Understanding his role on offense, Batum just continues to outthink his opponents.
And here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes a three. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Clippers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jackson looking around. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Conchar. Wide open shot is on the money.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Pass to Batum. Kennard on the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Covington with it. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The pass to Jones. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the middle. Morris kicks to Jackson. Outside, Batum kicks it out to Covington. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Jones. Here's Tillman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dish to Green. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Tillman. Morris with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who SuperLu's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center, filling out the middle. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A three off the inbound. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
No one near him. That one a little long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Wall passes to George for the three, and that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Launches a three, buries the long-range jumper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Wall, outside for George. Wall dishes to George. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, just keeping it simple that time, Norman Powell. Nice job.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Jones, no one around him. Offline with his three. Zubac's with it. Now Green defending. And here's George for three. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Powell for three. The Clippers rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Tillman passes to Jones. Here's Conchar. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Leonard with the screen on Jones. And George kicks to Leonard. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. George against Green. Lets it go with the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Launches it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones looking for an opening. Traps in the tray.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wall dishes to Leonard. There's the triple. The Clippers keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
The Grizzlies trail by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
Clippers leading by 17. Leonard on the wing. Left side, George. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. From deep. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hits it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Conchar, good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. George finds Leonard. Looking to get it going. George, no good. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resound. All right, David, great.